Thanks to ONI Press, we have another cartoon throwback via comic form. We have the Wild West Cowboys of Mesa, which is quite the interesting thing. Check out the cover, very nice cover 8 here. We have Montana is his name, holding out his two pistols, and it goes pretty hard. I like it actually. So before I actually talk about the issue, I wanted to say this is a part of Oni versus Universe, and they're trying to do this like toy line thing along their comic books where it's all just like a bunch of stuff that's all connected. I feel like I don't get it, but maybe eventually it's all going to make sense on how it ties in. This is called the Nacelverse. It's like an entire universe. See it right there in the corner. It's that purple. Once you open up this first page, it'll show you all the different titles. Like one of the ones I know for a fact are part of it is RoboForce. That was one of the first ones I've ever read, and I can tell you this much. The book itself was not for me. Figures, on the other hand, they're sick, just waiting for them to get clearanced. And I know, bad consumer, because it's not really feeding the people. Okay, first issue, I gotta say, this is pretty dope. I think Mesa is dope. Didn't grow up with it. Same with Street Sharks. I've seen some of the Street Sharks stuff though. I haven't seen anything about this. Besides what I read here. Main character, Montana, young, naive in the start, and it's a Wild West setting. He's out there and he's getting taught to be the next sheriff by no other than Mary. Mary's out there just giving it all to him. Eventually a situation takes under, she gets shot, and we get jump scared, which I thought was quite funny. She gives him this Wild West handbook. And apparently there is rules of the West, so if you get shot, hey, you probably won't die because it's a rule in the West. If you're sheriff, you're just protected. That is something I would have never known. All at once, Montana wakes up, and this is when you have the mayor going on. Mary is missing, and man, there's this bull. As far as I'm aware, majority of these characters are cows. There is some non-cow characters. It's quite funny. It kind of reminds me of Street Sharks in the opposite direction, which I'm down for. I'm down for. It was until, oh, I'll tell you my favorite part when we get to it. But Mary is missing. This bull wants to become the sheriff, and he's really angry because guess who gets the volunteer sheriff? It is the man himself, Montana. And it all goes down in a bar. They start arguing, and that's when, after Montana just rips him, he's like, oh, wait. And then someone comes in and takes one of the girls that are working there. Montana has to jump into action, and it was sick. It was like Dark Horse or Dark Mule. That was sick. Like, I would buy that figure. I don't know. Something about it just felt sick. I don't know. I think it's just great. As far as the writing goes, I wasn't exactly insane for it. A lot of people love it. I love the art here, though. It's just fun. And I like a fun book. I do like a fun book. But at the very end, as our man Montana and the bull are chasing this guy who ran off with this child, he ends up letting go of the woman. He disappears. So this could be the key to Mary. In fact, I think it's going to play a pretty important role. I do, spoiler, have number 2 back there. So we'll get to this one soon enough. Overall, I thought it was a really great issue. I thought it was actually far exceeding my expectations. And if I had to rate it, I'll give it a nice 8.4. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on the Wild Cowboys of Mesa number 1. Hope you guys stay safe, and until next time, peace out, guys.